Hey guys, all right, the lighting is terrible on the Facebooks, honey. It looks perfect on YouTube, but really bad on Facebook, and it's like really light. Um, so I apologize. Maybe it'll work itself out. It always depends on what color of furniture I have, it seems like. You guys, I'm sorry that we're a little bit late. I was on the DIY paint page interviewing Miss Kenise Blair of Kenise Chic for What's Your Story Wednesday. So I finished that up and then needed to change and get back into my paint clothes. How's everybody tonight? It's Wednesday. It's April 22nd, Earth Day. It's also, Matthew, what's today?
It's not my birthday.
What's today?
It's not your birthday.
You get one more chance.
It's hump day.
No!
Oh.
No, many years ago, we kissed on this date. So it's our kissing anniversary date. He's so glad I told all of you that. He is so glad. Hi, Carol. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jill. I'm so glad you guys are here. We have a brand new piece. I've got Water Lily. It's a DIY paint color. It's one of my favorites, as in, well, I did get to choose it, so you can bet I love it. It's a gorgeous periwinkle. We're gonna get started on the base coat, and again, I apologize for being a little bit late tonight, but I was on a Facebook Live interviewing a DIY paint retailer, and so then I needed to go change and get set up in here. I'm gonna start with this base coat, guys, of Water Lily, but I also want to tell you a little bit, if you're new here, my name is Dionne Woods. I'm the owner and artist of the Turquoise Iris, but I also like to come on here every Wednesday and Sunday for sure for my favorite How to Paint show.
Kathy Anderson, she says, what? A kissing anniversary?
A kissing anniversary.
How funny.
April 22nd, kissing anniversary.
That's when I kissed you.
That's not when you kissed me. You were scared to death. I made the first move on our kiss. And this is our anniversary, April 22nd. And so this morning I woke up and I rolled over and I said, happy anniversary. Yes, I haven't forgot a thing. Trust me, I haven't forgot a thing. I remember dates like crazy when it comes to this guy. I saved every movie ticket that we went to. I saved all the flowers. Guys, I'm just going to put a base coat on here of this periwinkle. I'm going to incorporate some Hey Sailor here in just a minute. This nightstand belongs to me. Actually, this one's yours, Matt.
Yeah, I don't, where my lamp and all my stuff was.
It's all on the floor in a pile.
Yeah.
We needed to do these, and with the quarantine, I don't have any furniture. This is Water Lily, you all. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful? Kissing date. April 22nd, me and Mr. Woods's.
Crystal on the Facebooks, she says, I think you need to use kissing booth on this one.
Oh, girl, I got it right here. Hello.
Kiss.
I have it right here. Betty, I was late. I was on the DIY paint page on Facebook. Every other Wednesday, I interview one of the retailers over there. And tonight I interviewed Kenise Blair of Kenise Chic. She's actually the one who manages the DIY paint page. And lovely friend of mine. So.
Oh, wow. Get this. Cheryl Boink.
Cheryl?
Our kissing anniversary is August 23rd. I was 14 in 1970.
I love it.
Awesome.
That's your kissing. See, that's what I mean. I will always remember April 22nd as our kissing anniversary.
Lisa Dixon would like to know, Dionne, if you know how old or how many years ago it was for your first kiss.
For my first kiss or for my first kiss?
For our first kiss, excuse me.
Oh, yeah, I know the year.
How long ago was it? How many years was it?
It's 26 years ago.
26 years ago.
Yeah, it's 26 years ago. We've been married, it'll be 22 in August, and our first kiss was 26 years ago. On April 22nd, so that's what today is. I know they're calling it Earth Day, but I call it the kissing anniversary. So for those of you rolling your eyes right now, I'm sorry. I'm going to incorporate some Hey Sailor and some Kissing Booth into this base coat. I don't really know what I want to do. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is for our bedroom. I don't want to buy new furniture yet because, well, this has been like this for 11 years. It's old, it's tired, and it just needs a whole new look. And I've been putting it off since we moved into this house because I'd rather paint something else. Just being honest.
This is funny. You're getting a lot of dates on here.
Ooh, let's hear it. They know the dates too. See,
Yeah,
honey,
you
I'm
got a
not the-
bunch of them, and I'm gonna miss some of them. I'll just pick some of them out. Robin Jefferson on April 14th. Me and my husband was married 30 years. Let's see. Jennifer, ours is October 1st, first day of hunting in Pennsylvania. He never lets me forget it. G. Willikers, October 13th, 2006. LOL.
Aww.
Karen Brown, August. What date?
Our anniversary is August 12th. Oh, Karen, we should have had Matt answer that, shouldn't we? It was 3 days after his 21st birthday. So he had to wait till he's 21 to get married. So we boarded a plane to Jamaica on his birthday, and then we got married 3 days later. So he was 21 and I was 22.
Melissa Overland, my kissing anniversary is New Year's Day, many years ago.
Oh, girl, did you go downtown? Tell me right now. I bet you were downtown the same time I was, Melissa. That's what we did. That's what we did on New Year's Day. Remember when we were dating and we would go down there and be so cold, but we wanted to watch the ball drop for the New Year's? Matthew?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes, of course I do. I remember everything.
I typically do not take the drawers out. I clean them up and make sure they're nice and smooth, but no, I don't do that.
I gotta read this.
What?
This is on the YouTube. She did what? My husband on our first kiss asked, "May I kiss you goodnight?"
Yes?
I thought he said, "Have a pissy night." I was so confused when he kissed me. That's funny.
I bet he was nervous. So you misunderstood. You thought he said, "Have a pissy night," and
Yeah.
he said, "May I kiss you good night?"
That's awesome.
You were both probably so nervous. I kissed Matt first. He always likes to say that he did, but he was so nervous. And yeah, no. I remember what he was wearing. I remember where we were parked. I remember what I was wearing. I remember what was going on in my, I remember every detail. He's the one that seems to forget the details, but.
Karen wants to know, did anybody from our family go to her wedding, and why did we elope?
Everyone knew we were going. I mean, it was a scheduled thing where no one went. It just wasn't anybody could have gone, but it wasn't a great time for everybody to go. But we didn't want to wait to get married. I was extremely shy and bashful and could not imagine doing a large wedding like my friends were doing. I never ever want to be the center of attention, and so I just, we combined our honeymoon, and then when we got home, a week later, like 10 days later, we did a reception where we had like 200, I don't know how many people did we have? Probably not 200. 100 people or so come to a reception, and it was at a bed and breakfast downtown, and we had music and food and did our thing there. But I did not want to do a great big wedding because I could not imagine everyone looking at me. I was just, no, too shy for that. I saw Heather Watson post her kissing anniversary. Did you see it, honey, on Facebook?
Scroll up. They looked too.
Who did?
Heather Watson.
Oh.
Is that what you're?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't read what she wrote. I just wanted to see her comment.
Kathy Anderson, give it a go. I met my husband when I was 11, and I knew I would marry him.
Oh, Kathy.
That's awesome.
11.
Jasmine, she met, or no, wait, I think she had, can't remember. Her first kiss, I believe, with her husband, it was prom in 2006.
Prom 2006. Okay, honey, note to self, Jasmine is a lot younger than us.
Yeah, I've kind of figured that out.
Because Holden was born in 2005, so she's a lot younger than we are.
Abby Dillamont is on.
Hey guys, how are you tonight? We're just talking about April 22nd, and I teased Matt, probably embarrassed him, telling everybody it was our kissing anniversary.
Joe Larson says, look at you now. You'd never guess you were shy.
Oh, trust me.
Jasmine will be 31, April 30th.
I've come a long way.
Remember those good old days, honey?
Oh, honey, the good old days are right now. Come
No,
on.
honey, that is not true. The good old days are yet to come.
Oh, he's full of cheese tonight.
That was so cheesy.
You love this color. It is called Water Lily, and it's from DIY. I'm going to incorporate some Hey Sailor and a little bit of Kissing Booth, but I don't really know what I want to do. You guys, this is for me. It goes in my bedroom, and I haven't really decided what I want to do. I need to paint the walls. I want to paint the bed. Quita Allen actually said, I think you need to let me paint your bed for you because she loves to do beds. And I haven't really decided. And so I wanted this beautiful periwinkle as a base coat, and then we'll kind of go from there. So we're going to work on this together for the next few days. I actually have 2 of these, but I won't be doing the second one for you guys.
Teaspoon says, I'm 47 and if I ever get married, I want a backyard barbecue, barefoot wedding. Again, if I ever.
If you ever. Well, thank you. I think it's a beautiful color too. Matt, we were tempted to not wear shoes because we should have not worn shoes and we should have just gone ahead and got married on the beach. But I just couldn't bring myself to be that casual. So I had on sandals and he wore shoes.
You should post.
No, I shouldn't.
Of our wedding pictures.
Maybe one of these days.
They're funny.
Maybe one of these days. So we were under like a little cabana type thing. And, when we got back, my mom and his parents, like everybody was there when we got back and our friends and stuff, so.
Okay, is this considered a dresser or a chest of drawers?
I call this a dresser, but it actually goes next to our bed.
Use it as an
we use them as nightstands. It's not we need bigger ones, to be honest with you. This worked really well 11 years ago, but it doesn't work as well. But I'm going to give this a go by painting them and seeing if I can hold on to them for a few more years.
Do you water it down at all?
Not the base coat, never. The next color I will bring in, I will probably add some water to encourage the blending, just some blending basics. I try to put a base coat on most of the time, and I'll let this set up. And then tomorrow or whatever day it is that I paint again, we'll add a little bit of water from the Water Girl.
All right. I got to read this from Beauty. This is pretty good right here.
Okay, all right.
I met my husband in kindergarten, and 20 years later we reconnected and got married. I think he did some type of witchcraft on me. That's a cool story.
That is neat. You met him in kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
And you reconnected 20 years later. God, I love that. Do you remember the story, Matt, about your youngest brother? He married the girl that he pulled Maddie's hair. Maddie couldn't stand him in kindergarten because Jake would constantly pull her hair, and then they didn't have anything to do with each other. They went to separate schools, and then in high school they reconnected, and now they're married and they have children. I love it. She's like, could not stand that kid.
Derek Carlton had 30 years. September 1990. Wow.
There you go.
Tracy Ruiz. Hey, when we got married, my dad was the police officer, and our photographer was the crime scene photographer. That's a good one right there.
That makes for a good story. I love it. So guys, one thing, I'm not using any kind of primer and I'm not sanding. It's not necessary with DIY paint.
Okay, let's get your answer next. I had a question about that.
The coverage is wonderful. It sticks to just about anything. I usually just work with solid wood pieces, but I'm telling you right now, this piece is not solid wood. And I'll ask a specific question.
All right,
go for it.
See if I can find it. This is Angela Joy McGraw.
Hi, Angela.
I have bedroom furniture that is dark, shiny wood veneer. Okay. Would I need to do anything to this before painting if I use DIY paint?
Well, here's the thing. It will stick. I've painted glass and metal, but if you're using it for a piece that's going to get a lot of use, like this is going to get a lot of use, but I know that this is going to be great. As many layers of paint I'm going to put on here. The clay base, it just hardens, and I mean 30 days even later, it's still curing more. So I would say, if it were me, this is just honest to goodness what I would do. I would do a section of it, and I would work on that, and I would paint it with DIY. I would not use any kind of primer or anything. I basically use this as what you would consider a primer, but it's really my base coat because it covers so well and it sticks so well to slick surfaces.
Oh wow, listen to this. Janet from another planet.
Hi, Janet Fowler.
My husband was my boyfriend from the skating rink when we were 12. Got married 30 years later after finding each other on Facebook. We were roller skate. They wore roller skates into the reception.
You wore roller skates into the reception?
That's pretty cool.
Janet, I love that story. By the way, did we ship her painting today or tomorrow?
Janet?
Janet. Is it going out tomorrow?
It's going out tomorrow.
Okay, it's the one in there.
Yeah, it's
labeled and packed. Okay. Roller skates. Matt, did you?
Angela Joy McGraw, she said, great, thank you for the info. By the way, I used to teach with Shelley Howe back in the day. I am so sorry you had to deal with that.
He's always going to give our sister-in-law a hard time.
Man.
He loves to pick on.
You need a free t-shirt after that.
He loves to pick on Aunt Shay.
Val Ward's joining us.
Thanks for telling me that you know my sister-in-law, Shelley. I love her with all my heart.
G. Wilkers wants to know what your shirt says. She sees a will.
G, it is, it's a brand, but it says, it's a knockoff.
Westmore.
It says Westmore Baseball. So the
The well is like actually a baseball.
Yeah, see.
It's kind of hard
So
to
I'm
see.
pretending that I'm at the ballpark. But it's just one of our fun t-shirts.
Yes, Delisa Dixon, just go to the Turquoise Iris, Dionne's website, and click on what?
For what?
Paint.
Delisa? I gotta order some paint. Do I go to the Turquoise Iris? Yes, go to the turquoiseiris.com, Delisa, and go down to DIY. There's a tab for shop, and then you can go to DIY paint, and it's all there. If we don't have what you're ordering in stock, we will drop ship it directly from the DIY paint warehouse, so you don't have to wait on us to order it for you. But we have some in stock, but you guys are ordering paint like rock stars, and Matt is shipping out painting daily pretty quickly. So,
Alice jumped on here,
hi Alice.
and it looks like, I hope I get this right, Lords Egan, hi from Minnesota.
Hi, thanks for being here and hanging out. Starting a new piece, a new makeover today. We're here every Wednesday on YouTube and Facebook, often Instagram, but not always. And then other days in between too. So is that a Vineyard Vine shirt? It's a knockoff.
Knockoff.
Yeah, Trisha, it is. And Liz, this color is Water Lily.
Delisa Dixon says, I am loving my brushes.
Oh, great. Thank you for letting me know.
Shaylin, she got her paint today. Good. Glad to hear it.
Shaylin, thank you.
Glad that made your day. Now you gotta get busy, girl.
Yeah.
She gotta get going.
We opened our YouTube channel membership for those of you that don't have Facebook or don't want to do it, and it's going to be totally different. I decided I'm going to do once a month. I'm going to do a paint tutorial on canvas, just like a smaller one. We're probably going to study flowers for the first few months. So each month I'll work on a different flower for the group. And then Matt and I are going to do kind of like some coaching and discussion and stuff. But we got 26 people signed up in the group already, which we haven't really even promoted it. So.
Okay, Karen Brown, how much paint will you use as your base coat on this piece?
Girl, I'm almost done. I mean, I just have this little side, and I've probably used 1/2 inch of paint. You can see inside my jar. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I've only used this much paint. And this is a brand new jar that I just opened up. So a little bit goes a very long ways.
Colleen Renee Reinhardt. I've never used DIY paint. Do tell me more about it.
Well, it's a clay and chalk base. So if you're familiar with chalk paints, it's very, very similar. We consider it a clay-based as well because there is, it's very, very highly pigmented, like 5 times more pigmented than other chalk paints of its kind. Which means that even though I use a lot of water or I layer different colors, it doesn't take away the consistency or the intensity of the vibrant color. There are no VOCs, so it's very natural, like it's clay based. So there's no harmful chemicals that you're going to smell.
Important.
Martha, this isn't actually it's actually not vineyard vines.
I don't know.
It's actually not vineyard vines. It's one that's very similar, but it's like a 3-year-old t-shirt. I can't remember what the brand is, but now that you say that, it's not vineyard vines. But you don't have to sand. Our owner who created the paint, she has made it very clear she doesn't like to sand or prep or prime, and she wanted a paint that would stick to anything, and this is it. And so I use it pretty well exclusively on my furniture, other than adding in some brighter acrylics when I'm hand painting a floral design or a beach or something. And I'm also a retailer for it on my website. You probably have a retailer, if you're in the United States or Canada, you probably have a retailer not far from you.
Okay, some really great questions, guys, and I'm sorry because Dionne's just being really long-winded. I'm gonna try to get to him. Jill McClure, she's on the YouTubes. Dionne, you sprayed this sunset dresser with water before you started that. Why and what's the difference with this one?
The sunset dresser.
You
Which one?
I don't know. I think, well, this is just the base coat. So I don't think you've ever sprayed a base coat, have you?
I don't usually. If I did, then there was a reason. So I sprayed the base coat with water. That's not what I remember. And then do you mean the Sedona Sunset? Is that the one?
She just said sunset dresser. Not real sure.
Okay. I certainly don't want to be confusing, but and I often do things different each time depending on the piece. But for the most part, I just get a good solid base coat. I don't always add a base coat. Sometimes I just go for it and I don't even add a base coat. It really kind of depends on what the finish is that's on the piece of furniture. But like I said, I'm running a little bit late. I was on the DIY paint page interviewing my friend Kenise Blair of Kenise Chic. If you guys aren't following her on Facebook, please do. She's wonderful. She's the reason that we have all those wonderful DIY tutorials on the page coming on every hour. So I'm going to add in Hey Sailor and Kissing Booth. Kissing Booth in honor of it being our kissing anniversary, Matthew.
Got Gavin on here tonight. Lolly.
Hey Gavin. Hi Lolly.
Jill McClure says, use the water lily. I'm sorry. Everybody is. It's going great.
Are they talking?
Just write it again, or somebody on here. We have a lot of great people that might be able to answer it if I don't read it. So.
Well, that's the great part of this audience. They help each other out.
Fantastic.
And I will skip the top only because y'all are right here, and I don't want to change. But I'm going to bring in now. It's mostly dry. It's very humid, guys. We've had some tornado weather today, so it's really humid outside. Otherwise, it would already be completely dry. But I am going to start adding in our Hey Sailor, which is our deep, beautiful navy. And this is Water Lily. Again, like I said, it is available on my website, but there might also be a retailer near you that might have their doors closed, but if you went by, they might be able to like curbside for you if you'd rather have it faster. And then I've got Kissing Booth. So that combination right there is gold, but these are actually for our bedroom. So I'm not sure that I want bright. I said, Matt, I plan on painting, and he said, any color but pink. Can you believe that? All right, so instead of adding water just yet, I think I'm just gonna kind of start in with this. I don't have a plan, like zero plan at all, you guys. It's gonna get really ugly before it gets pretty. You're just gonna have to believe me, hang in there, or scroll right by. But please be kind. This is just kind of how I do my artwork on my pieces of furniture.
Kathy Anderson, she said, Matt, pink is best.
Pink is best.
You know what? This is the last piece of furniture in our house that just said masculinity at all.
And I've stripped it away.
It's gone. And it's just, I've given up, Kathy. I've given up.
Oh, poor sugar.
I know, Robert, thank you, man. He said throw a little old school in there, please.
Get out of here, Robert. Come on,
Robert's
boy.
got my back. Thank you, Robert.
I am just getting some color on here. You guys, I'm layering. I'm not worrying about how I'm blending it. I'm not doing any of that yet still. I'm just getting some color on that's going to show the layers underneath.
Thank you so much, Brittany Brown. She donated a little bit, Dionne. Turn around.
Brittany Brown.
She says, for being such a positive blessing, Super Chat Train, who's sending her love.
Thank you so much. You are.
Hashtag do it for the Dionne. Ah, thank you so much.
You're my
very nice.
favorite.
Very nice.
Can we send her some free paint? Are you in the U.S.?
Please say yes.
We need to send her some free paint. Oh my gosh, I forgot to pick winners.
Okay, wait a minute. On YouTube, whose birthday is it? I see Brittany.
It's our kissing
Happy
anniversary.
birthday to Rose, sending prayers, Alice. Is Rose Alice's daughter? I'm so sorry if I've been missing so much.
Guys, I'm just getting color on here. I'm not bringing it in for pretty right now. And a good thing you need to remember, if you're going to layer color, it's going to go through an awkward stage where it's not attractive. The Sunset Maker video about 1 month ago, you said you were wearing too much bronzer in the video. Jill, that can't be right.
It's Alice's daughter's birthday. Her name is Rose.
Oh, happy birthday to Rose.
Shout out to Rose. Happy birthday, Rose. Hope you get feeling better.
And when I started the Sunset Dresser, I remember that I was using this brush, the VIP, the 6-inch brush, and I had loaded my brush of 2 different colors. So if I was using water at that time, it was to encourage those 2 colors to blend well as a base coat as I was going down like this. Otherwise, I don't typically use water on my base coat. And I'm still not using water yet because I still want that periwinkle to set up before I bring in anything else. This is not going to stay like this. Promise, pinky swear. Pinky swear.
Thank you, Chris. Sharing it tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing the video and sending out the love. I've been putting off doing this piece. I'm not gonna lie, I've been putting it off because it's in our bedroom, nobody ever sees it. It's shoved over in the corner on Matt's side of the bed, and of course I'm gonna do the one on my side of the bed, but I haven't completely found a vision for this. I'm doing a summer coastal series, so I feel like it's gonna be a little bit beach inspired because that's what we're kind of doing. So do I want to hand paint a design once I get my layers on here and my blending, or what's the word you like to use, Woods?
Huh?
Yeah, you're not even listening to me.
I am.
You are not even listening
There has
to
been
me.
some amazing conversations going on both
Well,
platforms.
would you rather hang out with them or me?
I'm gonna tell you, these cats are really cool.
Cats are cool. You just sounded like the biggest dork.
Cats. That was
You just
that
call
was
them.
well, I think that was is that a 70s or 80s reference?
I don't
I'm not
know,
really sure, but
I'm thinking it's like 60s. The 60s.
blaring. Yes, Lisa Dixon. That's my
Blare.
word. Hashtag it.
Hashtag it. Blah blah blah. No, just getting some color on here. Not trying to make it pretty right now. This is Kissing Booth, in honor of it being our kissing anniversary.
Oh, wow. So basically, kind of how this works is she's going to take this piece of furniture. She's going to do the other one on the other side of the bed. And then what's going to happen is then we'll decide what color we're actually going to paint our bedroom. Is that how it's going to go?
Yeah, because I haven't decided. I wanted to do a blush pink with our teal velvet curtains, and you said no pink. But I already decided to paint the room.
So what are you doing right now? Aren't you putting pink in that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I am.
Yeah, so I don't even know why you listen.
I didn't listen
You
to
don't?
you.
I know, exactly.
I mean, I'm an artist. Don't take that from me. Come on. Cool Cat's definitely early 70s. Oh, gee.
Cool. Yeah, 50s, 60s. There we go. Okay, yeah. See, I'm way out of my element.
You weren't even born yet.
I know. I know.
All right, I'm just getting some color on here, guys, because when we come in with our next top layer, once this is completely dry, we'll come in tomorrow. Are we going to be on tomorrow?
Teaspoon. Dionne, I'm waiting for my white wax. Then Lucky Charms will be done.
Did you order some from me? She said it like she ordered some. And Matt, if you haven't shipped it, no, I'm just kidding.
It probably is my fault.
Oh, this leg. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, Leslie Ledette, I hope I said that right. Ledette, hi from Texas.
Hi, how are you? I am adding in some Hey Sailor and some Kissing Booth, and this base color is Water Lily.
Oh, Teaspoon said, I ordered from Cougar Chic Decor.
Gotcha.
Very nice.
Gotcha.
Okay, because you got me a little nervous. I was
I know,
making
I thought
notes
you-
over here, Teaspoon.
I thought you ordered it from us, and I'm like,
I
I
don't
don't
even-
remember her ordering. I feel terrible.
I would have spent like 3 hours trying to find the order.
Delisa, it does not look kissable. It looks like a hot mess right now. Come on. You don't have to butter me up. Make me feel good about this awkward stage it's in right now. I know for sure it's in an awkward stage.
Hilda Rodriguez Coronado, so Matt ships all of your stuff? The majority of
The
it.
majority of it. If he has to spend too much time at work and doesn't get it done per day, like it needs to go out every day. So yeah, he packaged paintings today and shipped paintings yesterday.
Jennifer Albrent.
Hi.
Was my paint shipped? I'm so
Yes.
excited. Yes, I think it was.
Yes, it was shipped. I know exactly. You took that this morning when you left for work, Matt. It's all new, us learning how to do the shipping. The quarantine has caused us to ship and put more stuff on our website, so we're learning. I've been shipping paintings and furniture, but shipping paint and brushes and stuff is a little bit different for us. So we're learning. We've made a couple of mistakes, but we're human and we apologize, and that's really the best we can do.
Yes, Teaspoon, you have to post it on Debbie's Creative Relief.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
please do so. We want to see it.
And tag me, please. Pretty please.
Passionate Pigment.
Hey, girl.
Hi, Dionne and Matt.
Hey. How are
Nancy.
you?
Hi from Wisconsin.
I'm just making this ugly right now as I layer on some colors, but it won't stay this way. Please have faith and check back in with me if you are thinking that I've lost my mind.
Okay, I got bad news for you, Wendy. I'm so sorry.
Capital letters too. She
I
did the whole
know.
shout out
I'm so sorry,
in
Wendy.
caps.
We do not ship to Australia, and I don't think there's any DIY. paint.
Jamie does.
Jamie does?
Jamie does.
Oh, never mind. What's
Jamie Ray Vintage.
Jamie Ray Vintage. Go to her website. She'll ship anywhere, right?
She's got her wonderful niece in charge of all shipping, and so she has shipped paint to Australia. Yeah, I mean, if people are willing to pay for it, I think it's pretty expensive. We're just still such rookies, you know. We're just.
Well, I mean, you're a rookie.
No, you,
I'm
my
pretty,
friend.
I'm pretty much an accomplished painter.
You are a rookie
What?
at all of this.
Oh, I do that in my sleep. Yes, Catherine Miles, shipping is expensive, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that Catherine, have you ordered it, Catherine, before? I know that Kathy Anderson has, but this.
Thank you, Delisa Dixon, for posting Jamie Ray Vintage. Thank you.
Thank you for grabbing her link for the ladies in Australia. Love me some Jamie. Her and Zeb are wonderful.
Yes, unfortunately, shipping, especially now, it's getting ridiculous. The more we've done it, and in states is something, but when you start going international, it really creeps up there pretty quick. Unfortunately.
especially heavy paint. The brushes is not too bad, but paint can get pretty heavy.
Passionate Pigment says, I'm thinking you need some little liquid sunshine.
Oh, yes, girl. I might need some of that. I'm just kind of getting some base coats on. I'm not even worrying about blending or anything yet. The Water Lily was my base coat. As you can see, this isn't even dry yet, so that's how you know how humid it is, because this would normally be completely dry.
Yes, Vicki, thank you. We are safe. We kind of dodged the proverbial bullet today. It was mainly all south and east of us today. We got some rain, but nothing bad.
Yeah, I know that a couple people lost their lives today in Oklahoma, so we had some really bad weather.
Okay, Karen Ramsey, I hope I said this right, Karen Ramsey Rennick.
Uh-huh.
When you start out with a piece, do you already have in mind what colors, and have some idea what you're going to look for, or
No.
what you look for?
No, I don't know what I want. I just needed to get started and kind of go with my vision as I go. I usually have a plan, and half of the time the plan changes 15 minutes before I get started. Like I just change my plan completely. I have a summer coastal series going on, and I kind of want to keep that system going and kind of keep that pattern going. I love blues, and I love coastal inspired furniture, but I don't have a plan for this. I don't know if I'm going to put painting or flower. I don't know. I honestly don't.
It kind of goes, that's kind of way you do your stuff. That just, I look at it and I'm like, what are you doing? And then I have to walk away because it's just like.
Because you don't understand.
But I know what the end result's going to be. I know it's going to look good.
Yeah. Thank you, honey. But I figure that every time I try to kind of get a plan, I change my plan. There's no point. It's just go. I'm going to paint all over this. I may be bringing in more water lily, but I've got to have colors under there, guys. So when the piece is finished, you can get a good close-up, and you see all these different colors, but you won't be able to really tell which one came first. And that, to me, is what makes a piece special, and makes it look as though you did not paint this in 2 hours and then say, bada bing, I'm done. Like, it gives it a original, well cared for finish that was curated with an artistic design rather than just painting furniture.
Okay, Dionne, I want to read you this.
Okay.
It's a little long, but I want to read it.
Okay.
Molly McMullen Parker.
Okay.
About 2 weeks ago, my oldest son was in a horrible four-wheeler accident.
I'm so sorry.
Not being able to be in the hospital with him was the most difficult thing for his mom. To keep myself busy, I really started painting furniture. Have finished 2 pieces in that time. Thanks for inspiring me with your work.
Oh,
Isn't that
sister.
awesome?
Yeah, I am so glad.
Well, we hope he gets better. So that's.
I am so
thank
sorry.
you for saying that. That makes what we do worth it right there. So.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I'm just so glad that he's okay and he can heal. Bless your heart. Oh, man. I hear that a lot. Like, getting, someone will send me a message and say, watching your videos really helped me through a situation, or I felt lonely, or even during the quarantine right now. Some people are home alone. A lot of you are living alone and home alone. And when you can't leave, it gets a little old, right? I mean, it just gets old. So,
guys, I'm so sorry. There's so many good questions that I'm missing, and we will do our best to go back and answer them.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, very, very
Right now, it's looking like a hot mess, and I'm proud of it. So it's not anywhere near where it's going to be, but I'm getting some color on there. And so when we come back tomorrow, I think we're going to be on tomorrow because I don't have anything else going on. We'll be back at 8:30 Central Time on YouTube and Facebook. And we will start with process number 2. I have a feeling there's going to be white wax. There's going to be golden ticket. There's going to be more water lily. And how much water lily did you use on the place? Oh, I opened a brand new jar of this sample. This is the 8 ounce. And I used a 1/2 inch of paint like that for the thing. Now, granted, I haven't done the top, but it's down, it's literally, the paint is right there where the black is. So from here to here, that's how much paint I used. It goes a long way, you guys.
And we do sell the sample sizes on your website.
Yeah, we
All
do.
the
Karen,
paintbrushes.
I am so glad that you are here. And
Yes, thanks to everybody. We've got a lot of that both on YouTube and Facebook. These ladies and gentlemen are fantastic.
yes, Betty, that maybe I will. I think that it might be cool. Picture this, guys. Let's picture a little white, like when all this is done, let's picture some white wax in some areas, and then we'll picture some copper with the pennies from heaven, and then we'll do a little shipwrecked wax too, maybe. I'm going to get new hardware. The original is just this little metal brown bronze. I want like some rocks, like some stones and agate and like all the, we're going to get crazy with it. It's going to be your nightstand, Woods.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to show all my friends.
It's going to represent your personality so well.
Oh, yeah, my friends are going to be excited.
As he's sitting in here in his gray and black right here.
Hey, old school. Just old school.
Yes, Jennifer, it does go a long way. I didn't use any water. That was just my base coat, and you can see how true and what good coverage that we have. That was just one coat, but I'm excited. Hey, April, April Kalonchik's on here on Facebook. She is joining me for my free webinar that we're doing next Thursday. So a week from tomorrow, she and Anna Marie and I are all going to teach you how to be fearless in a Facebook Live. So maybe no pink on mats. Maybe not, Betty, but you know what? I'm going to rock it out on mine. Maybe I'm going to put all pink hardware on mine. But you guys, come back tomorrow. We'll be back at 8:30 Central Time, and we will do something fun next on this. I'm going to go ahead and pop up here and get the top done, but I'm not going to have to worry about the camera angle. So I'm going to sign off, do the top, and I'll see you back tomorrow, okay? I'm going to go back through here, too. Yeah, show his friends, right? Dork.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know. I keep doing this.
Don't do that.
Why? I don't know.
It's not professional.
All right, you guys. Thanks so much. Take care, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Thanks, everybody.
Passionate Pigment.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, darling. You're amazing over on YouTube. Thank you for that $3. I appreciate you so much. All right, good night.
See ya.
See ya. See you guys. Bye, Gavin. Have a good night. Be good.